amigos. What a beautiful day. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I'm so happy because this outdoor kitchen that I've been talking about for so long is finally completed. They just finished the work on it yesterday and now it is all done. Grill and chill and do everything that I imagined in my mind. So yeah, I'm just really having a good day. I'm very giddy. So I'm about to show y'all this outdoor kitchen in just a second. And I have another big update on the backyard that I'm gonna tell you guys about in this video too. But before I show you the outdoor kitchen, let me just run down. Let me just run down the process real quick so y'all can know exactly how everything went. And by the way, sorry, excuse the sniffles and everything. I'm a little stuffy today. Runny nose, eyes all watery and things like that. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's all the construction dust because we've had a lot of stuff going on. But anyway, back to the outdoor kitchen. So initially I was telling you guys the outdoor kitchen, it got delayed, it got pushed back because originally they were trying to give me these doors that I didn't want, and the ones that I did want, they were on back order, so we had to wait a little while for those. But that was a blessing in disguise because that gave me time to sit and think about the design. And I realized during that time that we were waiting for the doors to come in that I actually wanted to add a refrigerator out there as well. And I'm so happy because I can't imagine this outdoor kitchen without an outdoor fridge now. I would have been so upset if I left that off. So I'm definitely glad that things worked out the way they did because it allowed me to really, you know, think about what the functionality should be and everything like that. All right, so anyway, once the design was finalized and the doors came in, the doors actually came in a little bit sooner than we thought, like a couple weeks earlier than we thought. So once all the materials were in, the company that did the build, they came and brought everything here, the grill, the fridge, the doors, the sink. They came and brought it here. Then they had a plumber come out to hook up the water line for the new sink. They also had an electrician come out and run the electricity for the fridge. And also they were going to put outlets on the actual outdoor kitchen. So they had to run electricity to that area, so that will be all ready to go before construction started. So then they came out and they did the framing for the outdoor kitchen with cinder blocks, and they, you know, put all that on. Originally, because our outdoor in the backyard is bricked, it's like a white light colored brick, and I was initially planning to do the outdoor kitchen surface in brick as well so it could blend in. But then once I thought about it some more, I was like, I think that'll be too matchy, a little too much brick, and I decided to go with stucco, and I'm so happy that I did. So the stucco people came out, did the surfacing, and they matched the paint color to what we already have out there so everything would flow. So then once the stucco was on, the paint was on, they came out and put the doors on, the access doors. So those metal doors that they put on, it's basically just so that they can have access to the plumbing or the gas or the electricity if anything needs to be adjusted or fixed or anything like that. So that's why they have the doors. But then we can also put stuff in there, supplies and things like that. Then they came out and put on the outlet covers. Now this is where we kind of ran into a problem because I never asked for outlets to be put on the outdoor kitchen. There's two outlets that they put on there, one on the front and one on the side. Now the one on the side is really not visible unless you go on the other side of the outdoor kitchen. Like when you're facing it, you don't see it at all. It's on the side, it's hidden, and it's in a really good place. And so I wasn't mad about that at all. But the one in the front, they put it smack dab in the front, and I was like, this is an absolute eyesore. Why did you put this here? What is this doing here? And I had noticed the little rectangle cutout when they were doing the trim. I noticed that and I thought it looked a little out of place, but I didn't know exactly what that was for. I thought it was going to be covered up. I didn't know all the wiring situations that they had to do. I thought maybe it had to do with that. I did not expect that they were going to put an outlet right there on the front of the outdoor kitchen. And once I realized that's what it was, I was like, oh, no. This is not gonna work. This is not what I want. This is messing up the whole look of what I wanted it to be. My whole thing about this outdoor kitchen is I wanted it to be minimal, sleek, simple. I didn't want it to be too fussy. This outlet right here is just placed so horribly. Like, it was just making me so upset, especially because when we went back to the project manager and we were like, well, what is this? Why did you put an outlet here? We didn't ask for it. It wasn't on the mock-ups. This is not something that was spoke about. And he was like, oh, well, I like to put a couple outlets on there just in case you want to charge your phone or plug up a blender, anything like that. And we were like, okay, that's understandable, but you guys should have said something. You should have ran it by us and see if that's what we wanted, especially with this placement. Like, it was driving me nuts, y'all. This is just not gonna work. I'm gonna see it every day. I'm gonna get annoyed. And so initially he was actually like, well, if we were gonna remove the electricity, the outlet right there, it would have been done before the stucco was put on. And I'm like, oh, no, because this outlet's not supposed to be here in the first place. I feel like he was initially trying to just pacify us. He was like, well, I can put a different cover on it and make it kind of blend in a little bit. I don't want a cover on it. I don't want a faceplate on it. I don't even want it to be here, period. We already have a couple different outlets on our patio as it is. Like, not even on the outdoor kitchen. We have outlets already on our patio, so that wasn't a big concern for us, like having more outlets. But the one on the end, I definitely did think it could come in handy if we wanted to put a blender out there, make drinks, make whatever. And so I thought that that was handy, and I thought that it was very well placed. But this one on the front, it just, every time I thought about it, I got upset. So he tried to pacify us with a solution that was not gonna work. We kept making us think about it, and eventually he was just like, okay, I'm gonna call the stucco people to come back out and cover it up. So that's what they did, thankfully. So then once that hiccup was taken care of, the counter people, they came and brought the countertops. They actually had to take down a section of our fence to bring the counter, that like the big slab of counter, into our backyard, placed it on. And then after the counters were on, the grill was put in, the sink was put in, and the fridge was put in. Everything was hooked up. And actually putting in the sink, they ran the plumbing to it, but when the plumbers came to hook up the sink, they were out here for like 2 days doing some type of piping, some other extra piping. I don't know what it was, but luckily it didn't cost us anything extra. But yeah, they had to do a lot. Like, it was very labor intensive just doing this outdoor kitchen and running new power lines and plumbing and everything like that to the backyard. It was it was definitely a lot. And y'all, they were like digging up our grass, digging up our yard, and I was kind of concerned, how is this ever gonna look presentable again? But it was so crazy because after they left, you could see where they dug, but they put it back so nicely, and I'm like, how is that? How did they do that? I don't know. So y'all, are you ready to see what it looks like now? Let me go show you. Okay guys, here it is. You back up a little bit. There it is. So I'm so glad that we did go ahead and get the mini fridge, because I feel like it just makes this whole thing pop. I did just stock it. Let me show y'all what we got right now. I did just stock it with some drinks. And y'all, this is a 15-inch fridge. I was concerned maybe we should go a little bigger, but y'all, this holds so many drinks. Like, it's not even full, and it has a heck of drinks in here. So we're definitely not going to be running out anytime soon. But yeah, very convenient. We've already been using it. Got our sink. Really love this faucet. It's nice and sleek. It has a spray function. Really nice sized sink as well. Under here, we got our manuals and stuff in here right now. Over here, you can see the piping and the electricity and all that. This is our grill cover. Some more stuff. We're gonna straighten all this up on the inside, but for right now, that's how we have it. I love these knobs. So nice. And then the actual grill, it looks like this. It is a gas grill, of course. That's how it is. Our patio is really messed up and dirty because of all the construction and debris and everything, so we're gonna get this power washed. But yeah, I'm very, very happy with the kitchen. Oh, and the counters, I didn't even mention. If you guys can see, they're textured. Looks like an ashy black color, which is perfect, I feel. And I'm so glad that we actually went with the stucco material for the outdoor kitchen instead of brick. So I like the smoothness of this. And they closed up. Hallelujah. They closed up that outlet. We still do have the outlet on the side here, which would be handy if we want to put a blender up here, blend up some drinks. We could put like one of those little electric stoves if we want to cook. I was telling y'all that I didn't want a cooktop on here because I just didn't like the way it looks. I felt like it would make it just look too busy and they're just not attractive to me. So if we want to cook out here, we can just bring a portable cooktop, portable stove, put it on this counter and cook like that. So that'll be easy to cook outside with. And this fridge, I'm just like obsessed with. So yeah. Oh, also I wanted to show y'all these chairs. I got a set of 4 of these chairs. I just think they look so nice. And guess where I got them from, y'all? Walmart. And it came with this drum table thing. I really like this. I don't know what this is called, like these strings. I really like that. So yeah, we have these. They're just scattered on the patio right now because we have to get everything reorganized. We also have to pressure wash all the stuff that has been on the patio, including this outdoor couch. I got this from Amazon. So yeah, we have to straighten up the patio, but that's what it's looking like right now. But the star is the outdoor kitchen. I can see myself now out here flipping up some black bean burgers, grilling some corn. Oh my goodness, I love grilled corn. Man, oh man. Throwing on some veggie kebabs, just putting all types of stuff on the grill, then being able to go and grab a drink out the fridge, sit down and relax. It's gonna be really nice. So I'm so excited. I've never had an outdoor kitchen and this is just like one of my dreams come true. It can seem a little minor, but like this is a big deal to me. So I'm very happy. I've actually never turned the burners on. Let me see. Oh my God. Y'all, I'm nervous. I haven't read anything. I haven't read any manuals. I smell the gas. Actually, let me turn this off. I need to know what I'm doing first. To be continued. And y'all, as if that wasn't major enough, as if the outdoor kitchen was not enough, we also just got back the mock-ups for the rest of the backyard. Y'all, when I got the mock-ups back, I was literally gagging. I was like, this is exactly what I wanted. They got it right on the first try. There might be like some minor tweaks that I make, but overall, this is exactly what I wanted. They executed my vision perfectly. And so I'm gonna put it on the screen. I'm gonna put the mock-ups on the screen so you guys can see. I'm so excited. I cannot believe that this is how our backyard is about to look. When I tell you I'm excited about an outdoor kitchen because I've never had one, and then to know that we're about to have a pool, a whole like outdoor oasis, kind of like a pinch me moment. How is this real, right? Oh my goodness. But yeah, so anyway, I envisioned like a Hamptons, Martha's Vineyard type of look, type of feel. And I got a lot of inspiration from the Studio McGee's backyard, their personal backyard. I was telling you guys about it. I really like the Studio McGee design style, especially when it comes to outdoors. It just looks very upscale, but also relaxing and inviting and minimal. It's not too much, it's not doing too much, and it just all comes together. It looks very cohesive. So for our backyard, right now it is blank, bare, nothing really going on except we just had the outdoor kitchen put on the patio. But our backyard, it's a really nice size to put a pool in and to also have additional space to make different compartmentalized areas. So what I was envisioning is to have a pool. The pool is going to be the focal point of the backyard, but I also wanted there to be other functionalities in the backyard as well. So first I wanted a fire pit area. I just really love fire pits. I think it'll be so cool to go outside and roast marshmallows and do s'mores and things like that, or even just to sit out with the fire blazing, maybe during the winter time when the pool is closed, because we do plan on having an automatic cover put on the pool as well for safety purposes, as well as for like sanitation purposes and things like that. So you know, whenever the pool is closed or it might be too cold to be swimming and taking advantage of the pool, then we can go out and still enjoy the backyard and, you know, sit by the fire and have like that conversation area. I thought thought that would be really, really nice to have. I also made it a point to request an area for lounge chairs. Those really nice, big lounge chairs that you find at upscale spas and things like that. Or if you go to a hotel with a really nice pool area, they have those type of lounge chairs. That's the kind of look that I wanted, and I wanted a space for those. So we have that here. We also have a detached hot tub. Now this was a must for me because with the pool, I wanted it to be super, super simplistic. I know like nowadays the hot tub being integrated into the pool is really popular, but I don't like that because I just don't like the look of them being together. I think sometimes it makes the pool look a little too busy and it takes away some of the swimming area as well. So I definitely wanted the hot tub to be separate from the pool. For the actual pool, I just wanted it to be a really simple rectangular pool. I didn't want it to, you know, have any crazy type of shapes or anything like that. I wanted it to be minimal, rectangular, very sleek and simple. But yeah, for the hot tub, I thought it would be nice to have something to enjoy year round. So again, when it's cold outside, it's too cold to swim, we don't have to worry about opening the pool or anything like that. We can just get into the hot tub and relax and have a good time. So it could be its own separate thing. I really like how they have it on here with the stone, and it's slightly raised, but it's not like one of those hot tubs that's sitting all the way above ground. It's only raised, maybe it looks like a foot or so, but the rest of it is below ground. I really like that look. So I love that. And then another thing that I definitely wanted on this backyard plan are these pavers with the grass in between. I am obsessed with that look. It really adds such a cool design element to a space, and I wanted to incorporate that into our backyard. So here we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. I'm thinking for here, I'm gonna maybe shorten that and make it into 3 rows, and that'll give me a little more space so we can make the pool just a little bit bigger. And then on the other side of the yard, opposite of where the fire pit area is going to be, we're going to just have a nice green space. So this will be great for just if, you know, kids want to play, run around, jump around, let the dog run and, you know, have his area. And then the other thing that I definitely could not live without are those really tall, really massive trees and bushes all around. I feel like the landscaping and just adding those different types of plants, it just takes it up a notch. Your landscaping and what you do with the trees and everything like that, it matters so much. And for us, I definitely wanted to have that element of privacy, and with those big tall trees and shrubs that we're gonna have, nobody can look in, nobody can see what we're doing. We can just enjoy ourselves fully, and that is gonna just add so much value to just how much we're able to get out of the space. I am really seriously considering getting fake trees to line the fence line because I've seen people who have just had so many issues with real trees, and there's a lot of upkeep that comes with that as well. Like you gotta, some trees you gotta shock them. I was talking to this guy when we stayed at the Airbnb who had, like, you know, those massive trees surrounding the yard. It was absolutely beautiful, but he was just telling us about the maintenance of the trees, and it just seemed like a lot. So I'm thinking of getting fig trees. That way we can set it and forget it. We don't have to worry about like roots growing in and disrupting the piping and all types of craziness that can happen. So we'll see about that. And then I just love the paving and the stone and just the simplistic look of this whole thing, how all the colors work together, how everything flows. So yeah, like I said, gonna make like the most minor of tweaks to it, but other than that, this is perfect. This is exactly what I want, and this is quite close to what our finished backyard is going to look like, and I can't wait. I'm so excited. I'm just like, wow, everything is coming together. So by this time next year, we will be backstroking in our pool. We will be taking a dip in the hot tub. We will be sitting around roasting marshmallows. Well, you know, for me, vegan marshmallows. And for this, it should only take, I'm guesstimating 6 months max, but sometimes you never know, delays can happen, things like that. So we're not about to start this right this second, but we are starting it pretty soon. So we're actually getting this done. If you would have told me 10 years ago that this would be where I would be at, I would have thought you were crazy. But life is amazing. But yeah, that's the plan for the backyard. I'll keep y'all posted on when things actually start and what the finalized version of everything looks like. All right, y'all, this is so random. And it doesn't have anything to do with anything that I just talked about. But are any of y'all like me and you just come across the most out of left field thing. It catches your attention so much. You start going down the rabbit hole and researching and looking into all this stuff. Well, that happened to me yesterday. I saw an article, and in the article, it mentioned a kumquat, right? And for some reason, that word just stuck out to me. First of all, it's a very unusual word. It's a very unusual name for a fruit. And it got me thinking, like, I've never eaten a kumquat before. I've never tried one. What even are they? I didn't even know what they were. I had to go look it up. And that's how I went down the rabbit hole of like, what are kumquats? What do they taste like? How do you eat them? Where are they grown? All types of stuff, y'all. I be going. So anyway, I'm saying all that to say, I'm about to go to the Asian grocery store because I need to find a kumquat. It's been on my mind so much. I've actually even watched YouTube videos on people trying them, YouTube videos on people telling you the benefits of them and everything like that, y'all. So I'm about to go to the Asian market and hopefully they have kumquats. I don't know. I've been to the Asian market a bunch of times, but I've never seen them there. But again, I wasn't even looking for them, so they might have them. I don't know. But while I'm there, I'm also going to just pick up a few other exotic fruits that I've never tried before and bring them back and see how I like them. So this should be interesting. I'm really excited, y'all, because on the videos for the kumquats, everybody said that they're really, really good, and I am a sucker for a citrus fruit, okay? I love citrus. I love oranges. They say that a kumquat, it tastes kind of like mixed between an orange and a lemon, but the rind is actually the sweetest part. The inside is kind of sour, but the rind is sweet, and you eat the whole thing. Like, you don't have to peel it or anything. So yeah, it's very intriguing to me. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just a weirdo and I just get excited about things like this. So yeah, let's go to the grocery store, the Asian grocery store, see what we can find, and we'll come back and we'll do a little taste test. All right, y'all, so I found all 4 fruits that I wanted to try, and I'm really excited that I found everything that was on my list. So I got my kumquats, which is the #1 thing that I was looking for, like I was telling you guys. I got some star fruit, which is a very unique looking fruit. I got some lychee, very prickly skinned fruit. Then I got some rambutan, not quite sure how to pronounce it, but it's a very like hairy, funny looking fruit. And I also got some key limes because key limes are supposed to be really good for you. This wasn't on my list, but I just saw them when I was in the store and I was like, let me pick these up. So yeah, y'all, 5 things of exotic fruits. These were not cheap. I believe I paid $36 just for this alone. So these better taste good. But anyway, first we're gonna try the kumquats because this was the original thing that got me started on this journey to want to try a bunch of exotic fruits. Now, I don't know much about these fruits, so I don't know if I got good ones, like ripe ones. You know, when you're familiar with fruits, you know how to pick them, but I don't know how to pick these because I don't know what to look for. So I'm just gonna hope and pray that they're ripe enough, but if not, I don't know. But yeah, I just have these 2. They look like little tangerines. Let me wash these. This is what they look like inside. They do have seeds in them, but apparently the seeds are edible, but I am going to, let's go ahead and pick these out. They smell so good, it's so fresh. Very tiny fruit. And the skin, like I said, it's supposed to be edible, so here goes. Okay. Kenzo? Y'all, it's definitely a cross between an orange and a lemon like I read and like I was seeing on the videos. Y'all, these are fire. They're really, really good. I can't believe it has taken me all these years to try a kumquat. It's like when you first bite into it, it's a little tart, a little bitter, a little sour. But then when you start chewing it, you get that sweetness from the rind. So juicy. I am thoroughly impressed. 2 thumbs up. I highly recommend these. Definitely try these guys because they are smashing, okay? Next, I'm gonna try the star fruit. The star fruit looks like it's in the shape of a star. All right, so I got 1 piece of the star fruit cut and ready to go. So star fruit is apparently really high in vitamin C, really healthy for you. It smells kind of like a pear. All right, let me try and taste it. Now again, I don't know if this is a ripe one or not because I don't know how to pick star fruit, but it tastes kind of like a pear, but way less sweet, mixed with something that you use for your car, like antifreeze or something. It tastes kind of chemically, but with a tiny bit of sweet fruitiness. But maybe they're either not ripe enough or overripe. I have no idea. But as it stands, I wouldn't buy star fruit again. It's not terrible. It's just not something that I would want to eat over and over. Okay, next up we have the lychee. So I just looked up a video on how to eat these, and in the video, the guy, he had like really darker pink ones. So I'm thinking that these are the ones that are more ripe. We shall see in just a second. So let's open these up. All right, so here is the peeled lychee. Just gonna go ahead and bite into it. Very juicy. And then the pit in here, you just bite around it, or you can simply take it out. As for the flesh, it kind of does resemble the taste of a grape, but it also to me tastes like candle wax. The texture of it is like a firm jelly. But this is another one, I wouldn't buy it again. It's just not that appealing to me. It's way better than the star fruit in my opinion, the star fruit that I just had, but right now, we just have the kumquats on the thumbs up list. So let's try now the rambutans, however you pronounce these. So these are supposed to be really yummy, and I'm very excited. I hope they are. I'm just obsessed with how they look, y'all. They look so strange but cool and unique. So here we go. These look very similar to the lychees once you open them up, but I'm hoping that they taste better than the lychees. So here we go. Oh my God. So you can see the seed here on the inside. The seed is not edible. It's hard to like take the seed out. I'm trying to just get it out. I think you're just supposed to eat around it and spit the seed out. But rambutan. I will buy these again. Kind of tastes like a grape, has the consistency of a grape, like that fleshiness without the skin on it. But to me, it's a little sweeter. You know how sometimes grapes are kind of tart, but they're sweet at the same time? These are not tart at all. But y'all, the rambutan, the kumquats, y'all gotta get on it. So good. If you haven't tried it, if you've been like me, living under a rock, haven't tried these exotic fruits yet, go to your local ethnic Asian whatever stores carry things like this near you and just try them and see how you like them. Yeah, that was a fun little taste test. I think I'm about to actually eat some more of these kumquats. But anyway, I'm gonna end the video here. I have a lot to do. I'm actually about to head out to lunch, have a nice little day date. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I will keep you posted on all the updates, all the developments that are forthcoming. And yeah, I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.